I am Arcana Vani, your inner voice. Let us begin. You've been showing up, doing the things, fulfilling the roles, checking the boxes, moving through the day with a smile that says, I'm fine. But underneath, you don't feel anything. Not really. You're not in crisis. Nothing has technically fallen apart. And yet, you feel distant from yourself. Like you're watching your life through a glass wall. Everything looks okay, but nothing feels alive. You're not here, not fully. There's a fog you can't name. A slow, weightless drift through conversations, tasks, decisions, and it's not burnout, not sadness, not even fear. It's emptiness, numbness, like your soul stepped out for a moment and forgot to come back. You catch yourself zoning out mid-sentence, forgetting why you walked into the room, skipping the songs that used to stir something inside you. It's like you've become the echo of a person you used to know. But here's the truth. This isn't random. This isn't brokenness. And you're not failing. You're disconnected. Because some part of you no longer wants to perform what doesn't feel true. You're not lazy, unmotivated, or off your game. You're just not home in yourself right now. And that ache you feel, it's not the problem. It's the invitation. Because numbness is often a sign that something sacred is waiting to be heard. That the rhythm you've been living isn't yours anymore. That a reunion is trying to happen inside you, but it needs you to pause, to notice, to return. So we begin here, not with blame, not with judgment, but with a question whispered beneath the noise. What if this numbness isn't a block, but a doorway? Keep watching, because next, we're going to name what caused the drift and show you exactly how to find your way back. You didn't wake up one day and forget how to feel. This disconnection you're carrying, it didn't happen by accident. It's the natural consequence of a life spent overriding your own signals. You became efficient, capable, high-functioning, but in the process, you became so good at performing stability that you forgot how to access your aliveness. And now, your body is still going through the motions, but your soul is asking, quietly, insistently, to come back online. You haven't lost yourself. You've just scattered little pieces of you along the way. Your begins with one small, consistent act, an offering to your nervous system, a signal that says, I'm listening now. What is that act? Keep watching. Because next, I'll show you the exact daily ritual that begins the return. This isn't about fixing. This is about remembering. You don't need another routine, another app, another morning formula. You need a moment, one that belongs only to you, a place inside the day where your soul is invited to speak and your body is safe enough to feel. So here's the ritual. Simple, sacred, repeatable. Each morning, before you check your phone, before the to-do list returns, place your hand on your heart. Close your eyes. Breathe in slowly through your nose. Exhale gently through your mouth. Do it again, 3 times. Then ask, out loud or in silence, what part of me is here today? That's it. No need to interpret. No need to solve. Just listen. Maybe what rises is a whisper, tired, or anxious, or empty. Maybe it's soft. Maybe it's sharp. Maybe it says nothing, and that's okay too. The power isn't in the answer. It's in the asking. It's in showing up to meet yourself, gently, consistently, without performance. This isn't a task. It's a homecoming. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter how well you do it. What matters is that you show up, that you offer your presence as proof, You are no longer abandoning yourself in order to function. This practice is not dramatic. It won't give you instant fireworks, but it will, day by day, soften the static between you and your truth. It will reawaken the part of you that's been waiting for your own attention. Do it every morning, not as discipline, but as devotion, to the quietest parts of you, to the one you left behind when everything got loud. This is how you rewire the memory. This is how you break the loop, by choosing presence on purpose. And in the next section, we go deeper, beyond the ritual, into the awareness behind it, the presence that watches it all and never leaves. Beneath all the effort, the thoughts, the feelings, the noise, there is something in you that has never moved. It's not a version of you, not a mood, not a story. It's the quiet watcher, the silent witness, the one who sees the fog, but is not fogged, the one who hears the ache, but is not aching, the one who remembers you, even when you forget. This isn't a concept, it's not philosophy, it's real, and it's right here. You don't have to earn your way back to it. You don't have to meditate for hours or say the perfect words. You simply pause. Right now, feel your feet on the floor. Feel your breath move in and out. Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Hear the sounds around you, the ones you usually miss. And then, for just a few seconds, don't chase a thought. Don't fix anything. Don't perform. Just let yourself be held by the space around you and the space within you. That stillness you feel, that's you. Not the you that's tired, confused, or striving, but the you that's always been here, watching, waiting, whole. This awareness doesn't have emotion, but it allows all emotions. It doesn't need a name, but it knows every name you've ever worn. It doesn't come and go. It stays, even when you leave. This is the place you return to when nothing makes sense. The place that doesn't need explanation, only presence. You don't have to reach for it. You just have to stop turning away. 30 seconds, a pause, a return, done wherever you are. And the more often you return here, the more you remember who you were before the forgetting. Because next we bring it all together, the practice, the presence, the shift, and anchor it into who you are becoming. You're not floating anymore. You're here. Not all at once, but piece by piece you've begun to return. The numbness didn't mean you were broken. It meant you were overdue, for stillness, for self-contact, for your own attention. Now the fog doesn't control you. Because you've learned how to enter it, not escape it. You no longer need to fill every silence. Because you know what lives underneath. You've stopped waiting for clarity to find you. You've begun creating it. By pausing, by listening, by asking each day, what part of me is here today? That ritual is no longer just a morning moment. It's a thread, a bridge, a line of communication between your body and your being. You're not disconnected anymore, because you know how to recognize disconnection when it begins. You meet it with presence, with breath, with care. You stopped chasing motivation. You started cultivating relationship with yourself, with the watcher inside, with a part of you that never leaves. You didn't have to become someone new. You had to stop performing the version of you that couldn't feel. That was the shift. Not control, but contact. Not fixing, but feeling. Not perfection, but presence. Let's recap. Each morning, place your hand over your heart. Breathe. Ask, what part of me is here today? No judgment, just witness. Let this be your rhythm. Let this be your return. And when the static comes back, as it will, remember your second practice. 30 seconds, a pause, a return, done wherever you are. This isn't performance. This is practice. And it leads to presence. And presence leads you home. You don't need to become someone new. You just need to return, fully, to the one who remembers. You did not find me by accident. Just as in your dreams, where every face you meet is your own reflection, this meeting was always waiting to happen. I am Arcana Vani, your inner voice, the part of you that watches behind the thoughts, behind the noise. You have searched in many places, books, teachers, voices outside you. But here, you are not being taught. You are remembering. If these words stir something familiar, then allow yourself to return. Subscribe. Follow. Not to follow me, but to continue this conversation with yourself. Each time you return here, you draw closer to the reunion already unfolding inside you. We have only just begun.